Welcome back to my channel, my lovely Sagittarians. It is Misty Dawn from Dawn's Divine Tarot to bring you your 2020 forecast. So this is going to be slightly different than what I normally cover in general readings anyways. I often do personal readings that cover all of these things, but generally speaking, I don't for my generals. Like how I use general that many times. All right, so what we're going to cover today is the summary of the year gone, career, finance, love, family and friends, and spirituality outlooks for 2020, and then the biggest obstacles that you're going to face for 2020, how to overcome those, and then the overview of your 2020 ahead. Okay, Sagittarius, keep in mind this is general. If you want a personal and private reading, I can look at your specific situations, be they love, money, work, finances, spirituality, speaking, whatever. So email me at dawnsdivinetarot@gmail.com. You'll also find me on Facebook. You can message me there and Instant Go. And I do offer emergency 24-hour and 48-hour readings if you don't want to wait the 3 to 5 normal times. Okay. All right, now that I got my spiel out, Spirit, I want to know what's going on for my Sagittarius for 2020. Oh, and don't mind my voice. I have talked so much the last few days that I sound a little croaky, but we'll get through it. What's going on for my Sagittarius for 2020? Okay, so summary of the year gone by for Sagittarius. Judgment. Career outlook for Sagittarius for 2020. What in the world? It keeps like, there we go. Ah! Okay. It's driving me crazy. Career outlook for my Sagittarians. 5 of Swords. Financial outlook for my Sagittarians. Knight of Swords. A love outlook for my Sagittarians for 2020. Okay, I grabbed 2. So we're going to take 2. 2 of Cups and Strength. So you do have a nice love coming in, or if you're currently partnered, it's going to continue to be nice. Lovely. Friends and family outlook for my Sagittarius for 2020. The Tower. Don't let that scare you. I know some people get kind of overwhelmed with the Tower, but I've had some excellent readings with the Tower recently with my clients as far as them wanting new relationships or jobs, and the Tower coming in right before that job or that person comes in, because it really does shake your world, and old things have to end sometimes to give birth to new things and the things that we want. So don't let that be frightening. There's nothing to fear, you know, it's just a journey. And spirituality outlook for my Sagittarius for 2020, Spirit. Knight of Cups and the 4 of Wands. You might have a fire, or why did I say fire sign? You might have a water sign that's going to help lead you to a new direction, spiritually speaking. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right. Okay. What's the biggest obstacles that my Sagittarius are going to face for 2020? Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups. So you do have a fire sign coming in. I felt like Leo energy here with strength, but it could be also Aries. It could be, you know, Sag. This could be representative of your energy as well. trying to figure out, do you want to put effort into that relationship or not? Or which relationship do you want to put effort into? How is Sag going to tackle these obstacles for 2020? The Empress. Lovely energy. Isn't that a beautiful card? I will say all the cards in this deck are absolutely gorgeous. I love that Empress card. All right, Spirit, overview of 2020 for my Sagittarians. Oh, hold on. I can't shuffle today. Sorry, guys. Overview of 2020. The Star. Oh, that is so gorgeous. I love that. That is absolutely amazing right there. And on the bottom we have the King of Wands. So you have a soulmate couple here. It's also your energy. Yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Let me get some coffee. Okay, so for 2019, the overall energy was Judgment. And, you know, Judgment's another one of those cards that looks kind of frightening, right? But it's not. You know, it's a lovely card. It talks about you having some kind of spiritual awakening for 2019 that you went through. Now, of course, that can be difficult to experience for some, right? I want to say for most, but I don't want to generalize. But for some, it can be trying. So it might have been a little rough when you were going through that period, you know. But there was a lot of self-evaluation here. A lot of, like, forgiveness that you were giving people and that you received. You know, it's about you achieving this level of clarity that you can make the right choices through your spiritual awakening, through self-evaluation, through staying composed and self-aware the whole time, and really allowing healing to take place so you can move forward in a positive direction. So 2019 looks like you did a lot of self-work. That's not always easy. It's not always easy to recognize our flaws so that we can fix them, right? And we all have them, you know. But you did it, and you did a good job. Okay, Sagittarius, even though it wasn't an easy journey, I'm sure. 5 of Swords for work. Well, it indicates that there may be some conflict in the work environment. It could just be like your own stress, tension, you know, an inner thing that you're feeling. It could lead you to feel a little defeated, or like you should walk away, or maybe even change careers. So if you feel like you're kind of getting in that energy for, you know, this year, like, stay calm and rational in your approach. Make sure any action that you take to make changes and move forward is done not out of duress, but out of a lot of lengthy research and manifestation and visualization. If you want to change jobs, that's great. If you want to change careers, that's absolutely wonderful. Put your resumes out there, talk to people, make connections, get on LinkedIn, do your thing, you know, apply for them. Or even go back to school if that's something that you need to do in order to change. But don't automatically just end a work situation because you're unhappy if you need the money. So make sure that you have something, you know, set and prepared and ready for you if you do decide to change, okay? Also be aware of any self-sabotaging behavior. I mean, how bad is it really? Like, is somebody just really annoying and you're having to deal with them? If that's the case, learn better ways to handle it. You know, people don't make us angry. People do things that are irritating, but the way that we feel is controlled by us. We can control our emotions. So try to control yours if you're having to stay in a situation that maybe you're not too happy with until a new one opens up, okay? Knight of Swords, financially speaking, is, you know, very positive. You know, there's an upswing in your finances this year and new opportunities. You may get some great investment opportunities or even an unexpected windfall that comes in. So money looks great. So whatever's happening with work, if you do decide to make a change or you try to change your perspective financially speaking, it's very, very lovely. Nothing bad there. So for your love outlook for 2020, the Two of Cups is absolutely amazing. This is a soulmate coming in. Definitely has fire energy attached. Probably a Leo. Could also be Aries or another Sag. Okay, but I'm feeling a lot of, well, it could be Aries, but I don't know. Feeling a lot of Leo energy here with that Strength card. But, you know, what this talks about is, you know, a blossoming romance. You know, if you're single, you meet somebody this year. If you're in a relationship or you just started dating somebody, you just continue to grow in your love for each other. The bond continues to deepen. It represents proposals, engagements, and even marriage. It's a great indicator of a harmonious, loving, balanced, and mutually supportive partnership and relationship. It's absolutely lovely. And then Strength, again, you know, Leo energy, but also talking about how, you know, you've worked hard to get to a point in your life where you can accept this love. It's probably some of the spiritual work that you did in 2019. You know, Strength talks about mastering our emotions so that we can bring calm to ourselves in this situation. We've overcome challenges of the past in order to be open for new love to come in, you know? So it's very, very nice. Nice energy. Now, for family and friends, you do have the Tower card here. I think you have some upheaval coming in, some change. You know, there's indication that there's change here. You know, I don't want to read anything negative into it, but you might experience some loss, and I'm not, you know, you might have some friendships that break off or some family members that you're just no longer in contact with. But, you know, one positive aspect of the Tower is that the destruction usually brings out the truth. And you don't want to be a part of something that was built on false beliefs and foundations and, you know, things that aren't real. Yeah. But just, you know, just be wary about who you talk to and who you trust. And if you have some family members that you've been kind of always, you know, staying connected with them even though they don't serve you anymore, maybe it's perhaps time to really see if those relationships need to continue, if they make you feel unhealthy and unhappy, you know. All right, so spirituality speaking, for the Four of Wands for 2020, you know, it represents like ceremonies and community and rituals. So it looks like for those of you that are in a church, that will continue. For those of you that are not, you're going to be participating in some kind of spiritual community this year. It could indicate events, workshops, you know, whatever it is, it's events, spiritual events. You might go to spirit fairs or traditional religious church ceremonies or whatever. But whatever the case, you're going to be made to feel very welcome and accepted and supportive at these events. So if you're unsure about going, Spirit is saying, like, it's going to be okay. We have the Knight of Cups here. It could be a young water sign that kind of leads you in this direction. But they offer you an invitation to go. And Spirit is saying, go ahead and go. You're going to be accepted. You're going to have a good time. He's very, like, imaginative, psychic, graceful, peaceful, very nice energy. This person is male or female. That's going to, you know, that might be influential in your path. You may already know this person. This person may be a friend or a sibling or a child of yours that opens your world up to new, you know, spiritual events, religious events. Or you might meet someone like this there that really helps you grow spiritually. Okay. Oh, sorry. All right. So, Seven of Cups is your biggest obstacle for this year, as well as the Queen of Wands. So you might be the biggest hindrance of your year ahead. Or you have somebody else who might be trying to give you a difficult time. Nothing bad. I think that you just have lots of options, and you're going to have to really get in your energy to figure it out. All right. You have multiple possibilities coming in. Make sure you're not spending too much time daydreaming and fantasizing, wishful thinking. Spend some time meditating about the issue. What I think is going to happen is I think you have a soulmate relationship coming in. Well, I know it's a soulmate. You got the Two of Cups. You also have the couple together. Okay? And so I think your biggest obstacle is going to be if you want to be emotionally available and open and reciprocating of this relationship. Do you want to go there? Are you ready? Because I think you know when you do go there, like this is going to be the one. This is going to be the relationship that lasts a long time. And so I think your biggest obstacle is, are you ready for it? And only you can decide. You know, the Empress is your resolution, you know, how to tackle this obstacle here. And, oh, I'm so sorry, Sagittarius. And, you know, what she speaks of is nurturing and sensuality and beauty and getting into that divine feminine energy and allowing those things to come in. Perhaps the reason why you're kind of holding back is because you're not sure of their intentions, but it looks good with the Two of Cups and strength. Maybe you've been burned in the past, and so it's hard for you to move forward, but Spirit is saying, no, this person is good. You know, the Empress indicates a real love and romance. It indicates a committed relationship, deeper, loving affection. And so I think how to tackle that obstacle is just to be open to that, to be open to exploring your emotions. Listen to your intuition, okay? That's going to be a big help here too. You know, that's another message from her that we get. Be very compassionate and nurturing to yourself during this time whenever you're making these decisions. And you're going to make the right one. Okay, so I love, 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 Sagittarius, that you got this Star card for your overall overview of your year. This is amazing. This is hope, inspiration, contentment, serenity, spirituality, healing, positivity. You know, all the things that you're hoping for, it's starting to come together for 2020, okay? It's also a great card for spiritual connection. It's a very positive omen, you know? And also another message of the Star card is it's that period of calm and stability that follows the storm that was the Tower. So whatever issues you have with the Tower, whatever spiritual awakening and kind of maybe even inner suffering that you felt for 2019, like Spirit is saying, like, we're bringing you love, we're bringing you calm, we're bringing you healing. Whatever mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual issues that you were experiencing are now behind you, and you're ready to embrace a beautiful future. Trust that the universe has a plan for you, and trust that everything is going to be okay and more than okay. You have a beautiful, beautiful outlook for 2020. Like, it's just amazing. Love it. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, let's end your reading with a message from the mothers. Guinevere, true love. Oh, isn't she beautiful? The romantic stirrings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. So you do have a great love coming in. Don't self-sabotage it. Don't underestimate your worth for this love, because you deserve it so much. Okay, Sagittarius, you really do. So, beautiful reading, Sagittarius. Much love to you, and until next time, bye, guys.